Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I know many of you took off work to be here, so I promise I won't be long. These last few years at Arapahoe Charter have been a unique challenge. For this, I am very grateful. During my time here, I've encountered many obstacles, I've been given many incredible opportunities, and have learned many important lessons. I've learned to stop fearing failure, to own my mistakes and learn from them. I've learned to push myself out of my comfort zone, to be a risk taker, and I've learned to seek out the support of others. I came here a skinny kid, and I'm leaving here a slightly taller skinny kid. But I won't pretend that just because I got a slightly better GPA or turned in a few more assignments that I deserve to be the one up here giving a speech or offering advice. In reality, many of the people in this class have worked just as hard or even harder than I have, and they deserve as much recognition as I've been graciously awarded. Instead of offering some shallow platitudes, I just want to use this opportunity to thank some of the people who have truly helped get me to where I am now. First, Mr. Edwards, thank you. You were always willing to set aside time for the kid who kept asking questions. My first year here, I was on a completely different track in terms of math, and as a math teacher, you were always willing to set aside time for me. 3 years later, as a high school principal, you were still willing to do the same. And as I came to your door asking for letters of recommendation and transcripts and forms, you were always willing to take the time for me. Your sense of humor is unparalleled, and you have done an excellent job at every level. I hope you continue to inspire as you have inspired me. Also willing to put up with my endless requests was Mr. Lee, who, in addition to writing letters of recommendation, helped make my transition from high school classes to early college a breeze. Even during an English class, you were able to teach me some of the unspoken skills needed to succeed in college. Thanks to you, my emails will always be professionally formatted. Ms. Martin, I cannot express how much I appreciate having been in your classes. The relaxed environment you created kept me from going insane many times throughout my junior and senior year. And your art class was a place for me to not only express myself artistically, but verbally as well. You were always willing to listen to my ideas, thoughts, and even sometimes my problems. The middle schoolers do not deserve you. Also willing to hear me talk was Ms. Jill, who showed me that English was actually one of my strong suits. Your class showed me that I can harness my intellect without losing a sense of humor, and in the years following, I have enjoyed the theater productions you and your classes have worked hard to create. Although I've not been in one of your classes for some time, your impact on my academic performance is felt. Mr. Marks, you have been an incredible mentor. First Robotics has made me into the engineer I've always dreamed of being, and your hard work and dedication to the core values of FIRST should never go unnoticed. Even though we didn't make it to the state championships this year, our team has seen amazing growth, and I still remember the day 3 years ago when you introduced us to the idea of starting a team. 3 years later, we have seen many awards over the years. We've raised over $10,000 in sponsorships, and we're helping start other teams in younger grades. I hope that you and the program will continue to thrive at Arapahoe Charter. Teachers aside, I want to thank my many friends here at the school. You all know who you are, and every single one of you have made an impact on my life, whether you realize it or not. Whether you've joked with me, argued with me, or just been there for me when things got rough, I thank you, and the times we shared will be remembered most excellently. Finally, I need to thank my family. Without their support, I couldn't be here. Mom, you've worked tirelessly and thanklessly for years. Despite the fact that you have to work a part-time job, clean, teach, and raise 7 other children, so you have always made time for me. Dad, you're working 12-hour shifts at a hospital while taking college classes at the same time as me just to be able to do so. I love your jokes and I love spending time with you.
I love you too.
Lydia, thank you for being a great sister, but also a great friend. I treasure the time that I get to spend with you. And as with the rest of my siblings who I hope to have fun with this summer. Even after I leave this fall, I still look forward to spending time with all of you. If anything, to you, the audience, I ask that you please give my family and everybody else here I've thanked a round of applause. So that's all I've got. To the senior class of 2019, I wish you all the absolute best. Thank you.